Hey guys, it's Joker, and in this video we are going to do the M79 Thumper review in Cold War Zombies. Now initially I wanted to do the machete after the crossbow, but yesterday I've been playing quite a lot of zombies with the Thumper, and let me tell you, my experience was very disappointing. I expected the grenade launcher to actually do a lot of damage and even do a lot of splash damage, and not to have any problems one-shotting zombies at wave 2. I was very disappointed to find out that I think at wave 2 or wave 3 I had to direct hit a zombie to kill him, and it wouldn't kill anyone around him. It would maybe deal a little over half of their HP, but it needed 2 hits from the grenade launcher on a zombie to kill it. And let me tell you, if there are high waves of zombies, if there are huge hordes of zombies coming at you and you cannot kill them with one explosion from a freaking grenade launcher, it's very disappointing. And that's what I was. I was very disappointed to find out that this weapon basically sucks in zombies, and I do not recommend anyone to use it. Here is my evaluation. Yeah, right at the beginning of the video. Don't use it. I don't like it. But yeah, no, let me tell you a little bit more about my experience. So yeah, naturally, I began the zombies game, and I played the machine again. I just like the map. I like to play the first map. It's very calming. I like the surroundings. I just like the scenery. Anyway, I start the game knowing that it's not gonna be extremely powerful and it's not gonna go very high waves until I pack-a-punch it and upgrade it. It didn't even do these lower waves, these weaker waves. I seriously had to two-shot some zombies to kill them. It only one-shot zombies that I directly hit, so meaning it only one-shot one zombie and just damaged the other zombies around it. And I told myself, okay, this is fine. Once I pack-a-punch it, it's gonna kick. It's gonna kill all of the zombies, even the zombie I hit directly and all the zombies around him, in what I hope to be quite a large radius. I was disappointed to find out that it was even more underwhelming after I pack-a-punched it, because naturally you expect the weapon to get a lot more powerful once you pack-a-punch it, and you expect it to kill zombies without any problems. Let me tell you, this weapon struggles, and I struggled using it. And I was a lot better off using a machete, which I had to get close to zombies, and I was not very good at cancelling or avoiding the lock-on animation, which kind of locked me on the zombie and made me vulnerable. I had a lot better time using the machete than I had using the grenade launcher. And it's something to say, because I thought melee weapons aren't very effective in Cold War Zombies. They are. Thumper is not. After I pack-a-punched it, it was very underwhelming. I went for the first, I went for the second, I went for the third pack-a-punch. I didn't enjoy it. It was supposed to gain a lot of damage. I think it's double the damage that you have currently after each pack-a-punch. I also upgraded the rarity, and it did almost nothing. It one-shot of zombies who I just zombie who I directly hit, or which I directly hit. Megatons were a problem. They weren't a breeze. I had to hit them directly to deal any moderate damage. If I hit somewhere on the ground near them, right below their legs, it didn't deal much damage, not even to normal zombies, let alone megatons. I don't know if it's supposed to be this way. I don't know if it's bugged or broken this way, that it just doesn't deal enough damage, or is underwhelming, or just doesn't perform maybe how it should. I don't know. If this is the case, Treyarch, please fix it. I really want to use the Thumper, because it's a great way, if you think about it. Realistically, if there was a zombie outbreak and you had a grenade launcher, I believe it would be a great way to get rid of a large horde of zombies. Well, it's not the case in Cold War Zombies, unfortunately, so please buff it. It's quite useless, actually. It's quite useless. Even after you pack-a-punch it with tier 3 and after you upgrade it to legendary rarity, it just sucks. The weapon is bad. It doesn't deal enough damage. It's very underwhelming. And let me tell you about the worst thing about the weapon. It's not the lack of damage, that's very disappointing and underwhelming, but that's not the worst thing. The worst thing about the weapon is that if you are too close to the explosion, if you are too close to the blast radius, which is quite large, you take 75 damage. You take 75 flat damage regardless of the distance of the blast radius. If you're just in the blast radius, you take 75 damage. And I would expect this to be gone after I pack-a-punch the weapon. I hope that it would, become a lot more useful in general. It didn't. It wasn't gone. It was still there. I still took 75 damage. It was of course reduced with armor, but it still was over 50 damage, I think, to myself. So each time I shot with it, and I had to land a lot of shots to kill megatons and to kill zombies, basically, I had to be careful where I stand and where I shoot it. Because if I shot it right in front of me and I was on low HP, well, it would be the end of me. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly how my game ended. I basically just couldn't go high waves because I killed myself. I was in a blast radius, which was larger than I expected, and I exploded. Because of the grenade launcher, because of myself, because the grenade launcher sucks and it doesn't deal much damage, and I have to hit zombies several times for them to actually die, and they have to be direct hits if I want to one-shot them. But a grenade launcher that explodes, that is supposed to be not underwhelming, that is supposed to be overpowered, that is supposed to be overwhelming, that is supposed to be something that you use to clean large hordes of zombies with ease. And it was the exact opposite. It wasn't easy, it was hard. It was hard and complicated, and I always had to be on my toes and watch where I shoot, because I didn't want to blow myself up. I wanted to blow the zombies up, but I ended up blowing myself a lot of the times. So I was not happy with the weapon. It's very underwhelming, it doesn't deal enough damage, and it deals damage to yourself, which is a terrible feat. And of course, from the realism standpoint, it's true, it should deal damage to you as well. But let's talk gameplay here, let's talk comfortable gameplay. From the standpoint of comfortable gameplay in zombies, you don't want to take damage from your shots. You never want that. And I was very disappointed to see that even after pack-a-punching it, I would take a lot of damage from my own shots if they were too close. So, yeah. My evaluation or my review is very negative. I didn't like using the weapon. I don't recommend using it. And basically what I would say is just use it if you want the dark ether camo. That's it. Don't use it for fun, because it's not fun to use. Maybe I was using it wrong. This is just my personal opinion and my personal review, but I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. Maybe it was because of the machine. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I was using it wrong. Maybe the power spikes were supposed to hit a lot sooner. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but it just felt underwhelming, and I hated using it. I straight up hated using it. So I don't recommend it. And another thing I should mention, and I want to mention, is that just like the crossbow, sometimes when you shoot a grenade out of it, it doesn't use the grenade and you can shoot right after the first one. You can just follow up shot without even taking your grenades off your ammo stock, which is, I guess, nice, but again, just like with the crossbow, it's very inconsistent and unpredictable, and that's what I don't like about it. It would be cool if it was predictable. So yeah, very underwhelming. I don't recommend it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and see you in the next video.